phase does.
Okay, locking top right generator.
You lock top right, that's good.
Also late.
Always lock fire.
Whoever at the bottom again, we're gonna get Birdo.
And when it is a generator phase, it will always be a repeat phase. So if it's 2 ice, 1 fire, the next phase will also be 2 ice, 1
Oh, I
fire.
thought it was like a different phase. Like it was other phase.
Yeah. I don't expect you to know that, but it's something to note for your next runs.
I'm dumb. We're having an ice phase, and portal rotates. Just don't stand on the portals; they can insta pop you. Bird is left, try and get
Once
it.
again, you don't really call the
Slow it.
debuffs. Shots from
Comes into
portals silence the blue shrimp slows, and the big shuriken will darkness.
M-Seals fungals down. Try and slow it.
You're calling for M-Seals and fungals.
Okay, pushing out the
You
left.
really just want to call the dangers more than you want to call for M-Seals and fungals. Like, you can call for M-Seals and fungals after, but, like, call the dangers of the phase first.
Sorry, I'm used to
on an inner
doing
rotation.
fungals TRLs. It just kind of muscle
memory.
memory.
Bottom again. Kind of the default place to group up.
I was a fungal RL for like 100 runs. You call the debuffs first there, too.
Its phase is going to be the portal
I always did that
throws.
wrong then, too, apparently.
Definitely do not EPM
Here,
on the portals.
You still haven't called anything.
Bird is rotating up. Honestly, just kind of.
You still haven't called anything.
Just kind of go bottom. Just wait at the bottom for him.
You still haven't called anything. Shots from boss silence and shots from portals darkness during this phase. It's good you're calling to like push up on the bird, but like we want to call the dangers of the phase. Yeah. We want to know what is happening on our screens. Like what is going on in the video game. But no, and now it's complete silence. I put a dot there because
and they're kind of coming in. Okay, just go to the top right. They're not coming back down. Okay, never mind. That was bad. Okay, you both come on the left. Push on
you even
the
said
left.
it was bad. So at least you know it was bad. It's not bad. We have a generator phase.
You lock the bottom left generator, I
guess. Yeah, you said lock bottom left at the end there.
Whatever.
You could say that a little quicker, but not the end of the world. People usually figure that stuff out.
Nice there. Please fire end. I can't. It's 50-50 now. Oh shit! I thought it was. They were all ice. That was my bad.
We're still just not calling anything.
Yeah, that was making the ice kind of calls.
Orange then. First, then the white. Or
you're calling like where the birds are. You call to like put fungals M-Seals down, but you never call what the phase is actually doing. If somebody's like first time in this dungeon, they have no idea what a single shot here does. You're not helping them really.
They're on the left
like the people who are experienced, you're calling where the bird's at, which is good so they can push up. But like this is a Discord for people learning shatters. They want to know what's happening.
Push on the left of him. Okay, do not stand on any of the birds. The other bird, they're all instantly dead. Okay, that works. We are getting another ice phase. This is probably going to be the
I'm sure it's just going to be the same thing here.
Yeah, oopsie. Oops, all ice. Yep. And honestly, let's just skip.
You called the skip. We have a less HP, less damage key. We can just blast this, but it's whatever. If you want to skip, I don't mind. You know, it's your run. You can do what you want. Yeah, I wouldn't have skipped here, but I won't. It's whatever if you skip.
Or two they are. Generator, I guess.
Okay. Then we did get fire.
Yeah, fire finale, W. Okay, fire splits, just leash on the green carpet, honestly.
Oh, wait a minute. Why'd I put a dot there? Something criminal happened at the end of this phase.
Okay, ice, lock the top left generator, I guess.
Called to lock the generator. It's not even...
Fire finale, W. Okay, fire splits, just leash on the green carpet, honestly.
What did I do there?
There's no real purpose of pushing.
You called to lock the top left generator when it wasn't even a stagger.
Oh.
That's whatever though. We all mess up sometimes.
Lock the top left generator. Let's go.
Now you called to lock the generator again, where the boss isn't even staggered right now.
I don't.
I had. Stupid. Could have swore we were at.
I had a massive brain fart there.
Okay, down.
It's whatever.
Okay, now
it's whatever. I mean, nobody's like dying during a stagger, so it doesn't matter too much. I care more that you're not calling debuffs.
People have left side for fire finale. Do you guys try and rotate? Oh, bro, what?
I don't.
You completely skipped over the bird phase.
Oh no, what happened there, man? Okay, now.
You didn't even try and salvage it either. You never called this on the red burn.
As I was saying before, very brutally interrupted. Try not to rotate, just kind of go up and down to dodge them.
That
I will
was
call where the
good. That's a
bombs
good
are,
call to make.
No,
and watch the white trails. Bombs are in group.
up and down is ejected to what your screen is rotated as.
Bombs are to the left of group.
Yeah, I
bombs are to the
usually
right
call
of
back
group,
and forth, but
bombs
you
are
know.
in
Back
group,
and forth, towards and away, something that
bombs are right
is
of group,
encompasses all groups of people.
and on him now
You
is
never
moving
actually
moving
called
our
that these
room.
walls will sicken and silence. You want to make sure you
Oh,
do that.
so
Because if
mainly
we get
just
normal walls earlier in the fight, those ones don't sicken. So
So it's
people
both-
could think that these are normal.
so it's mostly just the debuff kind of calls.
So, yeah, at the start of the phase, you want to make sure you call that the walls will sicken and silence. That's very important to make. That's usually the first thing I call during that phase.
Really important as well.
Towards in a way is very important. I mean, you called go up and down, which that's better than not calling anything. But you know, we can work on that a little bit.
Debatable, but yeah, whatever.
Oh wow, damn.
Okay, that was so clean and amazing. Oh, another red bag. Let's go.
All right.
I blame getting the Wakazashi.
During tablets, I don't think there's much to watch
You have
here.
less HP and it still feels
You
like
did call to shoot the minions. That's
I
pretty much
don't
all you have
even
to
have
call.
vanilla
You can
keys,
call
so I
what
have no
minions
clue what that
do.
is. Classic
Just
Nightmare
make sure,
Design.
just do
Okay,
whatever
my
you
fungal
can to
runs
get
were
people to
cleaner.
shoot the
Okay,
minions.
my little fungal cavern runs were cleaner. Itch.
Um,
Focus the gladiators. We should have bottom side tablet. I want to say. Yep, bottom right. This is the last tablet you can EP. After this, do not EP the tablets. People
that's
need
good.
RL for fungal.
That's good.
Believe it or not, they did. Believe it or not, they did.
Always,
I don't know how, but they did. Okay, blast this mage in the
I.
bottom left, already dead. Beautiful.
You want to
Wherever it
prioritize making calls
is.
over
Top.
like chatting with the
Nope.
chat though.
Yeah, it's
Bottom
kinda
left. It has to be.
It's fine.
Yeah, bottom left. Okay. The one place I didn't check. Be careful for
Listening.
this mage again. Do not EP these crystals, as I said before. Be careful of all of these
Misspoke there.
minions.
Called them
Shoot all of
crystals.
them.
That's whatever though.
We're good.
People will
Middle-ish
understand
area.
what you're saying
Top
when you say
right-ish,
that.
bottom right-ish. Try and kill it
I
here.
don't know why I called them crystals.
No,
Alright,
no,
go
it's
for it.
fine.
I
It's
I
Tablet
had
fine.
that
is top
subconscious
left, but
fungal in my
surrounded by
memory.
minions. Clear all of them.
brain.
There's nothing wrong with
Right-ish, the
that.
dangerous ones, which are all of them actually.
It's just you
Don't get lined
misspoke.
up by
It's
the
whatever.
whip of the gladiator. Don't get killed by the horse. Don't get killed by the mage.
We want
They
to
are ways to pop you
try and
guys, and they're all
emphasize
unique
killing the
ways.
minions a little more, especially for range classes. But besides
Yeah,
that,
no one's top left. They're just minions everywhere. Please
tablets-
focus the minions. Stop trying to go in for like.
I mean, tablets, it's really up to the raiders if they shoot the minions or not. Just try and emphasize killing the minions as much as possible. You can also tell mystics to stasis the skulls during necros when they come out. That's not like the most important call in the world. Just yeah, like I said, try and make people shoot minions. Skipping the king here.
The 4-core king was really bad though.
Yeah.
I think
Your archmage wasn't great. The Forgotten King is where we get spicy.
Yeah. I think like
Okay.
around at
Clean as fuck,
75% health I
honestly,
start freaking up.
I'm gonna be surprised. The sad thing is, like, honestly, I'm probably gonna.
You
still
want
get
to
the
like
RL.
try to
As
make
I
a
know the rough
pre-speech
basics.
monologue here. If you've been to my runs, you know I always say like if he holds a red crystal, he's chasing. Blue, he's stationary. No crystal, he's moving in a set pattern rotation. And green, don't shoot unless I tell you to. Now it's your first run, so I don't care about that too much. But in the future, you want to call something like that.
Crazy, you can increase quality on video, I think.
I mean, it's not too necessary. We can still kind of understand what's happening.
No, what? For me, I can go up to HD.
Yeah, I can
Probably
literally
because you live in Sweden.
I can literally go up to 4K.
Orange phase, it is walled gardens. Let's go. Chase phase, try and drag him around the room. Don't get lined up.
You said drag him around the room. You want to say either drag counterclockwise around the room or drag through the middle of the room during his chases. Usually at the start of walled gardens, you want to say don't blast greens, but since he went straight into a chase phase, calling the chase there wasn't too bad.
Gardens, they're kind of sketchy.
This is
Everything
me
hurts
trying to
this
type
phase.
and getting
I can't
angry.
even see him. Where the hell is he? Okay, reflector, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot.
You
don't
called to shoot that reflector super late. Right when you see him go green, say stop shooting.
I know, I didn't see him. I seriously, like, I was
Yeah.
trying so hard to find him. He just, like, teleported everywhere.
It's alright, at least you tried to call it, so I can't be too mad.
shoot. Chase phase
You
again.
really eat
trying
a
to
lot
get
of those
lined
walled
up.
gardens.
I was
Last
trying to
year,
type
are
to somebody.
About the recording
which
device,
phase
I'm
was he?
guessing.
I can't see him.
Yes.
For the love of freaking God. Okay. No, it's a fixed rotate. Fixed rotates. Everyone just no chase phase again. Everyone just blast him. This is.
Want to
this
call
one.
these blue crystals on the outside will silence you.
What's fixed rotate?
That's like the only call during this phase, pretty much. You can say don't get lined up by the whip when he's moving in a step pattern rotation, but he did chain right into a chase phase, so whatever.
At all. Don't even try and dodge it. Just dodge the blue shots. Okay,
You
stationary.
did,
Everyone.
actually, you
dodge
did say
the
call the blue
white-
shots. You want to call it a little earlier, though.
Thingamabobs. I don't even know what to call that. Shots, I guess. He's in the very top.
I don't
Try
know
and
what
push
you're
it if you
calling
can,
here.
but I understand if you don't. We're going to another chase phase with non-walled gardens.
We call these
The other
sicken
type, and the name is
gardens.
not coming to mind.
Why second gardens?
Chasing again.
Oh, because of the red.
Because
thing.
the red shots sicken. At the start of this phase, you want to say all red shots will sicken, all blue shots will slow.
Okay.
Or just something along those lines. You might have called it at some point.
Try and push in if you can. I
No,
honestly,
I didn't.
not really.
I seriously cannot find him anywhere. Okay. Okay, there you go. Whatever.
You're too worried
Acting
about
on
having the
bottom
boss
left,
on
doing
your
a fixed
screen. Just
pattern.
focus on making the calls. You can be on the other side of the
Going
room.
kinda
It
from the
doesn't really
corner to
matter.
corner. He's in the middle now.
No, but to see like his face, like the
we are
chase
having
phases or
another chase
whatnot.
phase, I'm pretty sure. Or nope, he's
Like
switching.
the
Yeah.
red crystal and stuff. So
I can't see.
I was like,
Yeah,
I
chase phase,
couldn't
actually,
call
I'm dumb.
anything.
Okay, be careful of the EP and then the scissors.
One.
Slowing EP, then scissors. Don't get
Two.
lined up by the scissors.
3.
Chase phase again. Don't be careful for the EPs and the scissors.
4.
He EPs and he scissors. Don't get
5.
lined up by the scissors.
6. You said don't get lined up by the scissors 6 times. I think people got it by about the second.
Bro, I don't know, man.
Just during this phase, you want to call big shot from the yellow crystals will weaken you.
And do not actually shoot this. We have grids.
That's
Okay,
good. Yeah, you can call the
and-
shoot there.
Chase phase again. Careful of the tentacles. Cross them if you need to. Try and stay around the blue.
You want to call to not sit on these yellow crystals. That's like the first thing you call during this phase, since that is insta-pop potential. Any phase that has insta-pop potential, you want to try and call that at first. Like an Archmage, anything with bombs. Or in here, anything where the yellow crystals shotgun. So you usually say, like, when the crystals stand still, they shotgun.
Keku, honestly, I don't understand where he is. How? I wish you could see him on the minimap or something. Okay,
Here's where we had a
Skullface,
real
G chat.
meltdown.
Okay, did not see that coming. Okay, rotate. Don't stay on the bombs. On the guys, they can use copy. Don't get sticking. Keep rotating. This is clean as fuck run. Okay.
Right. Somehow that skull phase was clean when you called absolutely nothing. You want to call blue shots from the skull armor break. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. I just. I did
And-
not see that coming. I was not looking at the health bar enough. I just.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, I was dragging. Just at the start of the phase, like, make sure you're saying, like, mystics, you can stasis the small minions on the outside, and blue shots from the skull will armor break you. And then, at some point, I think you did say, like, when the minions explode, they sicken, which is good. Try and say that a little quicker, though, and yeah, the skull phase was rough, but we made
I
it
don't-
through.
We have.
I guess it wasn't even that rough though.
Uh,
It was just really bad on my part.
what? Beneath. Okay, everyone go to the bottom. This is a chase phase, if I'm not.
Chase phase.
Oh no, it's Guitar Heroes. Okay, easy.
I don't know what I did there. I just.
I wanted to
completely
think Guitar
forgot
Heroes and I was
everything.
scared. Okay, if you see a
When I was
massive
so
row of shots, go to the very
confused.
bottom. If not that, just kind of micro dodge, honestly. Try and push up if you feel comfortable. He'll either shoot shots or he'll have a little whip.
He'll either shoot
shots
shots or have a little whip. What exactly does that mean? I don't know,
I
but
like
it's
the little
fine.
kind of lined up scissors thing, or the red and blue shots that are going right now.
Yeah, you love your scissors, don't you? At some point during this phase, try and say, like, don't walk into the walls of shots on the side, because, like, those are the most dangerous parts. That's what's gonna melt you. So, you said at the start of phase, go to the back tile if there's a big wall of shots. That's good. That's a good call to make.
You
And
know
you
what
can.
is-
What'd you say?
I have PTSD from the scissors. Okay, I've been almost insta-pot before. I made sure to call them.
I
have
don't even know
PTSD.
what you're talking about by the scissors. I'm gonna be honest.
The scissors that you
This?
said. No, like
Or
the
you-
scissors. Like when I you said that you loved your scissors, it's because
Yeah, you've said scissors 8 times this way, didn't
I
I?
have PTSD, okay? I don't want it to happen to others.
Or yeah, scissors silence you. Okay, see this is for example the scissors. They don't hurt too much, but they do.
Fizz does like nothing. You've said scissors again. I think we're 9 on the count.
Stop.
It's not 9 out of 10, it's like 9 out of 30, but
And okay, try and drag him if you can. Drag him with group. If drag him or
I
drag him
stumbled
with
over
group,
my words
whichever
so hard right there.
you guys have.
It's hard to
Don't
listen to
get
myself.
jumped on. It hurts.
Yeah, you want to make sure at some point you say shots
Okay,
shades from the
Shades,
inside pet
this is going so
stasis.
amazing.
Usually at the start of the phase, I'll just say like dragon bottom right and clockwise. He does 3 slams, then chases with 4 shotguns. There's not a lot to call during this phase. Just the most dangerous part is these shade shots. They will pet stasis you, so you want to make sure you put that in at some point.
We're gonna go.
And make sure you're watching your health bar so you know
Better
when
go
patience
on
is
down.
happening. He has red HP, like guaranteed
Could be
patience.
patience after this, so try and be careful for that. Yeah, this is patience. Go split up around the corners. First rotation is dragging clockwise. Counterclockwise. Yeah.
Oh, we drag clockwise at first. If
That was-
somebody's first time, like this person on the bottom side right here, this person's probably a little bit confused.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Second rotation is dragging counterclockwise.
Okay, you salvaged it there.
It's yeah. I kind of know what I'm doing, but
Well,
And this third and final rotation is counterclockwise.
and you fucked it again.
yeah.
You said the dragon counterclockwise 3 times. You also didn't actually make any calls during patience. You want to say shots from the shades, like prioritize dodging those. If you have to tank a shot, tank blue over red. And if you have 2 shades converging on you, go towards the middle of the room. If it's someone's first time in patience, they've Nexus this round. There's no shot.
You never know.
Okay.
I mean,
my
maybe.
God. Oh my god. I was
Maybe if they have a 10 million HP set.
If you go to the bottom, F5 goes down. 9 HP. Pretty simple. Our heroes again. Same thing. Bro, I don't know how. I was on 11 HP. Normally, I'm good at patience too. Okay, be careful from the shots for the outside. They curse you. And another a scissor whip.
I love
Try
my
and get
scissor.
fire-
Is that 10? Is that 10?
Let's go out of my way to say scissors now, honestly.
I've never heard somebody say
Very
scissor
fun,
so
very
many
fun.
times in one run. That
I'll
was
go for
good.
the
You called to go to the bottom side. Once again, make sure to say don't walk into the walls with shots from the side. And you can just say at the start of the phase, like micro dodge through the red and blue silencing shots or something along those lines.
Okay, yeah. Lots of.
You should
Try to
probably
just call the
consider,
debuffs
you know,
mainly.
not being low. Okay, be careful of his EPs. Try and drag him if you can, if you know how to. Try not just to drag him around with group.
You're just saying to drag him. I mean, it kneels. It's not that
Okay, he's
important.
dead. Let's go.
But you want to
Shade.
say, like, shots from shades on the outside will slow. That's the most dangerous part of that phase.
Okay,
You
that
didn't
hurt me
call
to
it.
listen to, but it's over. We're done. We're good.
Yeah.
As always.
Jesus
If I get a
Christ.
crown G, I'm a freak out. But
That's a little bit of a bold statement. So that was me chiming in at the end.
And what? Yeah, I don't know what you're chiming in about. Oh,
Alright.
right, that part. Yeah, I was like, well, that's a good
So
sign.
this run was actually not the worst TRL run I've ever seen, so I'll congratulate you on that.
The fuck? How
You
is
made
it
it
worse
through the
than that?
run, is what I'll say.
How is it worse than that? Also, I was
What-
on 10 HP on patient. I don't think I really did that good.
Okay.
But
But main thing you want to do is focus on calling
Buff calls.
debuffs.
yeah,
Yes, calling debuffs and calling things that have insta-pop potential. When there's bombs in a phase, you want to call the bombs as soon as possible. When there's crystals, you want to call that the yellow crystal shotgun. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll type a lot of this stuff up, and I was pretty hard on you, so don't feel bad.
honestly, I thought you were going easy on me. It felt like it was terrible.
There's a lot of room for improvement, but since it's your first TRL run, I believe you can get better.
Do I get the plus? Do I get the big plus? Is the main question I have to ask you today.
Do
Do you, Cursey
you
Cat?
get a neutral mark? I'll tell you that.
Brr.
Your Archmage and King need a lot of work, so I
What
would
does neutral
suggest,
even
like,
mean? What is neutral?
okay, you keep cutting me off and it's gonna go to a negative mark, I'll tell you that. But yeah, you just, like, go to a couple RL's runs and see what they call during Archmage and King. Then I'll type up your feedback, I'll tell you what you did wrong, practice what I told you. And if you actually try, I believe you can become an ARL.
Let's go.
But you do have to put some effort in. Because I feel like, at least during a Cursed King, you gave up.
Well, not give up. I just at that
Your
point I
skull
was
phase
like,
was awful, your patience, you didn't make a single fucking call. Actually, you did make calls, but they only negatively impacted the group.
it was. Well, it was.
You're
I was off.
lucky you're the less HP, less damage key.
I was off. I was off my foot. I was off my front foot.
Yeah.
I guess
You just,
gonna go with here.
if you put in the work and actually try, then I see hope, but you have to show that you actually want to become an ARO. Anyways, I'm done here. Anyone else have anything to add?
Now I was on the VRL gives me the whole run again as feedback.
It'd be way more harsh. Holy shit, you'd be sitting here for another hour.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was crazy. Cat said he's harsh. He was like nice.
Honestly, you think if a Chew was still alive and not dead, you'd be here for like 3 hours. 'Cause
Uh-oh.
you would go over everything in existence.
If who was what?
True, one of the admins.
He's
He's
admin. He's one of the admins. He's kind of on leave right now.
I don't know if I'd say brutal, but he'll go in.
I mean, he's the one who made the guide from the ground up. He pretty much memorized a dungeon from the back of his hand.
Damn.
No.
Okay. I'ma just hope that I get my materials done by
He-
then.
He won't do any of your TRO runs.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, I'll do another. And I'll actually have my audio fixed.
Yo, wanna go again now? I mean,
No, I'm gonna type up your feedback, and then you're gonna read your feedback.
Nico, you need to do his, right?
Yeah, I don't think I have enough feedbacks on my resume yet.
okay, I can give you feedback. I can give feedback. You can give me a feedback. I'm down. Let's get the run going after Crazy Cat has written and I've read the feedback.
I mean, I guess you guys can do a run while I'm typing it up.
Yo, let's go.
I see someone in TRL chat asking already.
Yeah. I would suggest if you actually want to, like, try in this server, then you wait for me to finish and you read the feedback. If you're here to just fuck around, then yeah, you can do another run, but, you know.
Okay, well, that's adding so much extra pressure.
Here,
What do you mean it's adding pressure?
Since
Okay, well-
Oblivion's already asking, it's, Red Mage, you want to do Oblivions?
I was thinking of going to... Let's see, I want to see how much time he has.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll just join the Oblivion TRL and await Crazy's
Yeah.
feedback. Try and
Listen for his calls. Try and
Yeah,
improve
you can also
yours.
Ghost Slate, that's also a thing as well.
I ghosted
No,
him for my TRLs. It actually made him go
Ghosting
much
is-
smoother.
Ghost Eating is cringe, yeah.
No, it's not. It actually really helps.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going off of the tick that it's cringe.
I even
You
just
can do
ghosted
it
without
more.
even an RL call just to get... Because my first time leading, just to get myself familiar.
Yeah, that's what I did actually with
if
STJ.
you stop
I like
lagging,
got in a
it'd be
call
way
with
more
him. I
impactful.
think in. I don't have internet, please.
But you're kind of fine now.
Alright.
I think it
I'm gonna
was in
go type this up.
Please run.
Yeah,
did a
I'll-
Ghost
Lil
Slate.
Wales,
for
I gave you
Francis.
credit for the Oblivion thing. For the Oblivion
Yeah.
TRLs. Don't worry, I got you. Also,
Sure.
he left. Rip.
Well, if Oblivion's not getting on, I'm
Yes.
going to bed.
Typing it.
Hey, I'm so tempted to ask for another TRL because I feel like
Just-
just a debuff call, I can just say it, but
Just
Now I feel like
trust
he
me.
was
You
gonna-
wanna? I mean, I took my time. Maybe you shouldn't take as much time as I did, but it really helps a lot to have feedback to look over and know exactly what you're missing on. And I promise, ghost leading helps a lot too.
I don't want to. I just really am not sure about ghost leading.
I mean, if you don't want to, I mean, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just saying it helps.
Yeah.
I feel like if I have like
definitely.
if I have another two
Definitely looking at
TRLs
the
that have
written
a
feedback.
super if I have another two TRLs that are super negative, I'm probably gonna do a ghost leading, but
Well, you can't.
Like-
I think you should. You don't want to like get feedbacks like 900 times. It's nice to just get it done the first 3 and not have to like waste anyone's time. I guess I don't know.
wait, what does a neutral even mean? Like how would
Well-
that count as it count as a plus or a negative?
It means all he's writing is that you could went to skull, but he's not voting yes or no on you.
Oh. So I have 0 no's, have 0 yeses after my first TRL.
Yeah.
Ah. So he doesn't believe in me. That's rude.
Hey, you just need to.
It's-
As long as you're improving by your next run, I mean, that's all you can do. We're not expecting you to be perfect.
Yeah,
True.
it's perfection's not expected. It's just all about improvement.
Yeah, if
And
you guys are expecting
for the record, I would have said no for just for one call alone, and that would have been for the patient's call of the triple counterclockwise
Okay, wait.
call.
On my TRL, I think I called clockwise twice. Is twice acceptable? Just
Is
not
it,
3
has you already
times?
Can't you already
Because
isn't
what?
twice
Well,
national?
the second counterclockwise is fine because that's what you're supposed to call at that point. But a triple counterclockwise is not fine at all.
Yeah, I definitely bungled my calls a lot.
Because that means you're like essentially telling the group to run over the shade and get to the other side while dodging.
Yeah, so it just to clarify, in case I'm not stupid, it's counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise.
Opposite of that. Start with clockwise.
No,
Really?
it's clockwise. It's clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise.
Oh, oh no.
So that's why I say for that call alone, I would have said no. Because usually for TRLs, I don't know if Cosmo, because Cosmo did yours, but whenever I like walk through TRL, I say like to pass a TRL, you just need to do the bare bones of dangers. And then from ARL to RL, you like perfect everything or like
Yeah.
get better, you know. But for TRLs, it's like you just have to pass the bar of is this person gonna kill raiders in a run if we like give him ARL by himself. And that's why I said I'd give a no, because if you told someone to do purple counterclockwise, you're essentially dooming the whole raid in patience, which is like one of the worst phases in the entire dungeon. But yeah, I'm a go. See you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Oblivion's TRL feedback.
Alright.
Don't leave me.
Nah, later, Turkey. I'm gonna do some feedback.
No. No.
Good luck on your next
No.
TRLs. Just I
No.
don't know, read up on the feedback.
Don't leave me.
You can come to the run.
Me. Oh yeah. Okay, my bad. I'm gonna go to rating 1 because that's the cool pog one.
Sure. Sup Oblivion. Is this your first TRL? No, I think you already got one, right?
Hello. Yeah, this will be my first one.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Do you want to put up the head count right now?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna get my dog inside and grab some water, and I'll be right back.
Okay, that sounds good. Mute. Yeah, okay. I'll mute you. I'm gonna mute you again once the raid starts, or once I open the channel, I'll probably mute you. Okay, you're muted. So.
Also, you can just trust me to mute myself because I'm not a raider anymore. I'm responsible boy.
Well, I hope so. Oops.
Oh yeah, I need to talk. I need to tell. Do you know who Puberty is?
Yeah, he's nice. He's still in RL, right? I think he's
Yeah.
ARL actually.
No, yeah, I did some of his runs. You're semi-friends.
I think he's RL in Polarity, dude. It's like never just hard mode. It drives me crazy.
Well, I guess I shall wait for the. Oh, what's the look?
The location, yeah. I'm gonna let Oblivion decide.
Ooh, lame. Also, how do the commands work? Is it like whichever one you like more, if you like Shattersbot or the Bbot chats, or
You should be using Chatspot, but Vibot Chats is fine too. It doesn't really matter.
it just depends on your personal preference? Oof.
Yeah, but you should be
Can we
using
please
chat.
can we please let my boy Tits pop the key? I think that'd just be really funny.
No.
Or
I
Tits.
mean, whoever reacts, I'll let him pop. Or actually, it's up to Oblivion because he's gonna be leading.
Tits reacted. Tits reacted.
Well,
Is it a modded key? If we have a modded one, I'd prefer that.
yeah, I begged for modded.
I got some
Boy
keys,
Tits
but I just
can
got
pop.
regular.
I'm so proud of him. Oh wait, can I click convert?
Don't do that.
Would it work though?
I don't think so.
Okay, when you're about to do it, can you please see if it works?